Hi everyone, welcome into this week's My Weekly CBS Fix. We have a double parsha this week, Matos and Masai. We will speak on the first one. So the Torah says, Lo yachal devaro kechol hayotz mepiv yaseh. A person should not make his words mundane, meaning not have any value, but rather kechol hayotz mepiv yaseh, everything that comes out of your mouth, you should do. Now, our sages teach us, the Chidah writes this, that whenever a person speaks, if a person speaks something good, then he creates a good angel. If you speak something bad, he's creating a bad angel, or she's creating a bad angel. If you speak something of impurity, you're creating an angel of impurity. And the reverse, if you speak something about purity or about Torah, you're creating an angel of Torah, and so on and so forth. And we have to know that the Torah is telling us that the power that the mouth has is very, very powerful. And it's a Torah concept also, that the words that we say are very, very powerful, and they actually create and they can destroy. That's why there's many laws, lashon hara, speaking evil, wishing people good morning. On the other hand, you're giving people a blessing. It's very, very important, the words that we say. Now, a lot of times people are wondering, how come my prayers aren't being answered? How come Hashem doesn't listen to me? Other things that we request from Hashem, or certain we can't concentrate even when we're praying. And so one of the answers is that we speak things and we cheapen our words, and words have value. And Hashem is telling us if we don't value our words, then He's not either going to value our words. And that's why, so the mouth that we're using, it's like become ruined. It's become a vessel of speaking things that are either not true or that are nivel peh, what we call, that a person is actually using his mouth to say disgusting things. And this is especially true with people that in general, they don't stick to the words that they say. Oh, Rabbi, don't worry, I'm going to come, we'll meet tomorrow night, and they never show up. Oh, I forgot, something came up. Or, hey, somebody, let's get together, or I'm going to call you next week, or whatever it is. Many things that people tell me and people tell other people, and it's kind of meaningless to them. People don't hold to their word. They do it in business. They do it when it comes to Torah learning. The people do it all the time. Hey, I'm going to call you back next week, and they completely forget all about it. But the Torah says, no, you should do exactly what comes out of your mouth. Or tishmar, also, the verse also says, whatever comes out of your mouth, tishmar, you should keep. You should make sure to do it. There's a parable that was given about somebody that was looking for a razor. He really desperately needed a razor blade. And what happened? He went to his friend's house and he said, do you have a razor blade? I need a razor blade. He goes, no, I haven't bought a razor blade I probably have like this old razor blade or something. So just give it to me. I really need one. So he gives it to him, and it's old and rusty, and he tries cutting with it, and nothing, just doesn't cut at all. So he ran to the Home Depot, and he was able to buy a razor blade over there when it's as sharp as anything. So what's the obvious difference? The obvious difference is the brand new one, it was guarded. It was kept, it was made sure it was kept in the right packaging. And so therefore, the razor still had its sharpness. It was still able to do the right work. Whereas the other blade, it was just left around, left in the rain, left in the drawer, not cared for at all, and therefore it was dull. And it's the same thing. If we leave our mouths out to just get dull, and we don't take care of it, and we don't guard it properly, then it loses its effect. It loses that effect that we want. Hashem doesn't hear our prayers. And Hashem doesn't hear when we ask Him for something. And Hashem may not even listen when we make a blessing. We know that the power of saying one Amen. And we know the power of saying a blessing. And we know the power of saying other things during the prayers. Yehei Shmei Rabbah. But if we make our mouths dull, and we don't keep them sharp, they lose their effect. And so therefore, we have to make sure that if we're going to say something, let's keep to it. Don't let your words be dull, and let other people know, no, he said that. So-and-so said that, that means he's probably going to pull through. So let's try to work on that. Have a great Shabbos. Thank you for listening.